they've just been such an up and down team, but it seems like when it matters, they've really shown up. Let's just see if they can show up and force us to a Game 3 here against Talon Esports, because you and I, that's what we want, and we want Game 3 to come out here between these two. Of course, I know people are waiting for the T1 match. We all know everyone's waiting for RSG versus T1. It's coming. Don't you worry, guys. It is coming. In fact, I mean, this series might be...
I feel like you're at the point where you should be able to show up. Force a little down mid.
Yeah, this could be a big one. Boat has been thrown out. It's just a defensive boat for the run, but Makoto, he's got a perfect angle for the Rolling Thunder. Still the low ground pushback is there onto Lelouch. He will survive a little bit longer. Makoto, he'll keep the chase going, and Lelouch eventually is going to drop First Blood to go the way of Hyde as Savage even shows up in the mid lane and does find Xavier's. A super early rotation from Talon on the POS 1 Void. And now there's 4 heroes in this mid lane from Talon. They haven't got a siege creep. I doubt they can push. It seems like they just wanted to make sure. So, Lone Draw, generally one of the heroes that pushes very quick, but for now it's just going to be a very even trade as mid lane. Xavier's going to get knocked down to the low ground once again by Makoto. KB is there to back him up, however, so Xavier's still in a spot of bottom of the toss back right into the Rolling Thunder. That's teamwork if I've ever seen it. Lelouch still is around with the boat. Makoto, he's going to cop the whole thing. He does get a shield crash, but it is not going to make the difference. Fourth him down with the Pulverize, and they do take out the mid-Pango.
And it's a good trade to take. You trade your support for the core of Talon. Makoto, maybe just getting a little...
I don't know. Savage is going to get extra. Hard is there. Savage, he does pop the Chrono. He's caught 2, but it's a defensive Chrono. He just wants to get out of this. Hyde, he looks like he will take the gank for the team. Chrono expended. It is still a bit more value for Polaris, but I think Talon will be okay with Savage just walking away from that.
Yeah, they're fine. They knew that if they don't pop the Chrono, Doom's...
Trying to back his way out. 4Q to 2 right now. Good. Lane, Doom is expected here from Xavier's. Nice tonight, Makoto. A little bit. Rolling Thunder's up as well if they want to expend it. Instead, KP's just going to move in and help out.
You're looking down mid here, though.
Going in, KP, he's going to cop it, force, he'll try to onslaught into Hyde, does pick up the Dazzle, allowing no Shallow Grave to come out, so Polaris able to set up for a T1 mid-tower, but Makoto is going to move in with the Rolling Thunder onto the Conker. Lelouch, he'll be locked down for a while, but where's the follow-up damage? Savage, he's going to loot it up, KP trying to help with the dispose, and now the Sonic Wave, it's going to buy some time at the X-Pack. Savage is still going to drop. Polaris would not allow him to run this time. The Force will charge forward. He finds KP and they even got Makoto. What? On the Primal Beast.
This is no sort of place.
Hyde's been doing a great job with his position though, making sure he doesn't allow the opening. Meanwhile, bottom side, Xavier's. He chased down. There's an opening for Talon. Another support to be picked off. KP, he'll take that one on the mask. So support for support going down. A little bit more valuable here for the side of Talon. They found the POS 4 for the POS 5. All of it. Natsumi, it's one thing as well, like, you can always split push with this lone druid, and now Doom out, KP. He's a much bigger target to be able to pick off the Polaris, and they found him. Onslaught is there, follow up, and he's gone. That's a big one.
Just playing that faster game, and that was their big issue.
X out, Torrent will land, Toad will land as well. Shallow Grave is going to buy a little bit of time with the rock throw and the onslaught into the Pulverize. Q cannot make it. The rest of Talon, they just can't think about a fight right now. You've got BKB on Savage, but do you have damage? That's the problem.
It's not quite there. Even with maxed out sidekick, you are lacking output here on Savage. And the racks, if they don't stop this, it's just going to melt.
They're going to pop the Rolling Thunder to try and defend this. Natsumi does get clipped by the stun. He got the Spirit Bear form off in time. Savage, oh, the Doom came out. Xavier's, he caught the void. No Chrono available. And Makoto's going to get caught by the Pulverize. They'll Shallow Grave by a little bit of time. A nice Sonic Wave. Hyde actually saves the day here for the Pango. They are looking to turn this one. Lelouch also caught out. KP with a great rebound in. Force, he will be KP onslaught, but it's not far enough. Savage, he'll get the Chrono eventually. Hyde has turned this one around. The Pos 5 Dazzle with the saves. It took off this time. No Sonic Wave up this time. It's an easier team fight for Polaris. First, Onslaught is there, Force. It's a bit too short. AU. Gets the gaze off with a great walk on the high ground into the rock throw. Now the chain frost. They've locked down the void. Pulverize is there. Sonic Wave out. Savage. He pops his BKB. He's still fine. And Xavius is gone. Now the Chrono. He's caught 2 targets. Or rather just the Bear and the Primal Beast. But he'll go on to Force. Onslaught away. Force right into the loving arms of Makoto. Will get stunned up. Now they've got the Conquer. That's Lelouch gone.
Oh my god.
Not again. They have done it a third time.
It's Hyde, he saves Makoto. The game is just so difficult. And mind you, this is Hyde without something like the Aether Lens too.
AU, he gets for a D-ward, he's caught out. Xavier tries to jump in, they've got the lone druid, Natsumi. He was locked down by Makoto, still is. And there goes Xavier, he is gone. On the Doom, onto Force, on the Kunkka, everyone is melting. Oh, Roshan's available as well. Polaris, what have you done? What have you done?
One AoE Doom. That could be the beginning of the return for Polaris here once that's up.
It certainly could be. It's a great axe build up here from Xavier. If he can get it in time, he'd love it right now. 115 gold for it. Nice tidal wave, Lelouch. Into the side device. No backup though. Savage, he's fine. There's that axe you talked about. It is now available. Sun is out. Root is there. They've got Savage locked down. But there's your Shallow Grave. Hyde, he's not going to allow it. You have to find this Dazzle. Savage, again, you're going to avoid the stun this time. Makoto, he'll go for the Rolling Thunder. Connecting on 2. They found the Conquer. They've got the Conquer locked down. They lose. He's in trouble. AU, he gets caught out as well. He couldn't help out. They'll have to buy back. They'll have to buy back and try to defend. The Doom does not have buyback available though. The Doom is up, the axe is up, but they don't have the buyback gold to bring it back into this game. So Polaris are waiting right underneath their own vision. Torrent is there, rock throw is out as well. There's your Doom out, Xavier, he casts it on himself. Sonic Wave will push him away however. Now Savage, he gets caught out. Shallow Grave though Hyde, again gonna save the day, but can they save him through the Shallow Grave? The game's gonna hold him down, Savage is gone. That's a great start. Polaris, they'll keep trying, but Makoto, he's doing so much damage on the Pango. The KP gets caught, but Hyde's gonna save him again. Natsumi, he has been left behind on the Bear and he is taken down. KP still
has fallen.
down to that bot lane, so they could try
the proper term for it.
protect this creep wave. Who was I? Glyph if they wish. Savage, guarded up, stunned up, tidal wave, side device. Damage is there. Natsumi trying to pump it out as Force. Gonna miss the onslaught and now the Chrono in the backside. Natsumi, he's caught. He did not get the bear form off in time. He is gonna die, but he has buyback. He will commit immediately as now the Doom is out. Xavier with the chain frost, slowing down Makoto, who's underneath Tier 4 towers for some reason. We'll buy back. Here we go again. The Doom's still going. Savage now in trouble. Has the Aegis. We'll have to expend it. That's the first time. Meanwhile, KP will rush in as the Marcy, but cannot hold down the Doom.
I don't mean to be.
Can you keep fighting without the Doom with the Xavier? That's the question.
Under attack.
Because Talon, they don't seem to think they can.
Their bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Just going to be able to clear out the last set of racks. One more up top with just a range. Without the Doom, this team fight feels awkward.
Dire's
Yeah, and they go again. Lelouch is gone. No buyback. Refresh on the Chrono. Savage doesn't even need it. GG is called. Polaris Esports. Oh, they were so close. They were so close to getting a game 3 of Savage. Fountain diving, why the hell not? Celebration Fountain dive. They'll be able to get the 2-0 victory here against Polaris Esports.